Hi there, my name's Nick Dutch. When I was in my late teens and early 20s, I joined a group of people. They were called the Venture Scouts. This is like a grown-up version of the Scouts in which we would still do silly things. But we would also have parties and go for expeditions. There was one time when we were preparing for an expedition, we all gathered together, just the males in the troop. And we assembled our kits, the tents, the rucksacks and the rest of it. And we were larking around. And during that time I heard a female voice suddenly cry out, I thought to myself, what on earth was that? And it rather unnerved me a little, especially as all the other males within the room itself seemed like they didn't actually hear it. It was just me. And I was curious, and I tried to listen out even more. And as the morning wore on, it was a very early morning, I heard it again, and it said, "Help me." Now that was very strange. I had no knowledge of any reports in the news of anyone who had gone missing at that time. There was no stories of kidnappings to the best of my knowledge. And when everyone had gone, I did actually do a quick recce of the building. Walked round it, checked the various rooms, the room where we made tea, the common room type area with the old second-hand sofas in it, and of course the toilets, both male and female, but yet there was no female person around. It was, for want of a better phrase, spooky, peculiar. But the thing that still spooks me is the fact that I heard it, and nobody else did. And the fact that I still don't have an answer to my question of who was it or what was it. I mean, the building itself was the standard quasi-prefabricated semi-brick building for community purposes. It wasn't anything special. It was rather old and manky, rather poorly put together. I suppose there could have been some echoes inside, but the plasterboard on the inside was so soft. The acoustics of the building itself was really rather good. So it would absorb a lot of sound. The likelihood of there being some kind of echoes going on would be incredibly slim. Could it possibly be the frequencies of the various different voices of the other men kind of like combining somehow? Quite possibly. But how that would operate, I don't know. And why was it that I heard the words, "Help me," as well as the previous seeming indrawing of breath? Was it that I was, I don't know, slightly more psychic than the rest of them? Was it that I was more tuned into that sort of thing? Or that, I don't know. I could have just been coming down with something and hearing things. That's a possibility as well. It was a very difficult time of day. And I was definitely very tired. But some people say when you get tired, you become more open to psychic type phenomena. Was I in fact more open to a psychic phenomena, or what? Once again, it's too many questions and not enough answers. But the phenomena seemed to happen. And it was a very peculiar type of phenomena. Just one more to add to the collection.